The world is changing fast. With it, the very definition of leadership is being rewritten. Gone are the days of command and control, replaced by a new era of courage and connection. Modern capitalism demands a different kind of leader, one who embraces vulnerability and leads with purpose. This is not a time for the faint of heart. It's a time for leaders to rise, to be brave, and to lead with their whole hearts. The challenges we face are complex. They require collaboration, innovation, and a deep understanding of the human experience. Leaders must be willing to show up authentically, to listen deeply, and to empower others to do the same. This is not about titles or positions. It's about stepping into our own leadership, no matter where we sit. Capitalism, as we know it, is evolving. The pursuit of profit remains, but it's no longer enough. We are witnessing a shift towards a more conscious capitalism, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of people, planet, and profit. This new paradigm demands that businesses consider their impact on all stakeholders, not just shareholders. Consumers are demanding more from companies. They want to support businesses that align with their values. Employees are seeking purpose and meaning in their work. They want to be part of something larger than themselves. This is not a passing trend. It's a fundamental shift in how we define success, both individually and collectively. Purpose is the driving force behind great leadership. It's about understanding why we do what we do and how it contributes to something bigger. When leaders lead with purpose, it inspires and motivates others to join the journey. It provides clarity in the face of uncertainty and fuels resilience when times get tough. Think of leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. or Malala Yousafzai. Their unwavering commitment to their cause created a ripple effect, inspiring millions around the world. But purpose is not just for iconic figures. Every single one of us has a purpose. It's about identifying our values, our passions, and using them to make a positive impact on the world. When we lead with purpose, we tap into our authentic selves, and that's where true leadership begins. Section 4, Humanity at the Heart of Leadership. Human-centric leadership is not a buzzword, it's a necessity. It's about recognizing that behind every transaction, every data point, every decision, there are human beings with hopes, dreams, and fears. It's about creating a workplace where people feel seen, heard, and valued, where they can bring their whole selves to work and thrive. When we lead with empathy and compassion, we create a culture of trust and belonging. This leads to greater collaboration, innovation, and ultimately better business outcomes. Human-centric leadership is not about being soft, it's about being courageous enough to lead with heart. Section 5. The power of vulnerability and authenticity. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's our greatest strength. It's about having the courage to be our authentic selves even when it's uncomfortable. It's about embracing imperfection and allowing ourselves to be seen, truly seen for who we are. Authenticity is about showing up as our true selves without pretense or armor. It's about being vulnerable enough to admit when we don't have all the answers, to ask for help, and to learn from our mistakes. When leaders embrace vulnerability and authenticity, it creates a ripple effect. It gives others permission to do the same. It fosters connection, builds trust, and allows for more honest and meaningful relationships. Section 6. Measuring what matters. Going beyond numbers. In a world obsessed with metrics, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We need to move beyond traditional measures of success and focus on the things that really count. Purpose, connection, well-being, and impact. How do we measure purpose? By the impact we're making on the world. How do we measure connection? By the strength of our relationships. How do we measure well-being? By the happiness and fulfillment of our people. These are the metrics that matter. These are the metrics that will create a more sustainable and equitable future. Section 7. Creating a legacy of sustainable value. The leaders of today have a responsibility to create a better future for generations to come. This means making decisions that are not only profitable but also sustainable and socially responsible. It means considering the long-term impact of our actions on people and the planet. Sustainable value creation is not just good for the world, it's good for business. Consumers are increasingly choosing brands that align with their values. Employees are more engaged and productive when they believe in the mission of their company. Investors are realizing that sustainability is not a trade-off for profit, but a driver of long-term growth. we can create a better future. A future where businesses thrive, people flourish, and the planet is protected, like what you read.